Mixing is where the magic truly happens in music production. It's the process of blending all the individual tracks in a song into a cohesive whole. Think of it as a chef combining ingredients to create a delicious dish. Each element must be balanced to achieve the desired taste, or in our case, sound. One of the first steps in mixing is balancing levels. This ensures that no instrument or vocal is too loud or too soft. It is all about creating a harmonious blend where every element can be clearly heard. Tools like faders in your DAW help adjust these levels, and effects like compression are also of use. We will be looking at effects in more detail shortly. A good way to start, especially in the beginning, is how I like to think of it as from the ground up. The drums are the basis of most songs, so I start with them. Get a good balance of the bass drum with the snare, then add the overheads until it feels balanced, then start filling out with the other mics like the toms to make sure everything is audible. Then bring the bass guitar in, or whatever is taking its place. Look to get it balanced with the bass drum. Then bring in your melodic instruments like guitar and synths, etc. Then finally layer the vocals on top. Panning is another essential technique. It determines where a sound sits in the stereo field, from left to right. By strategically panning instruments, you can create a wide and immersive soundstage, giving each element its own space. There is no right or wrong, really. Just look at the Beatles, who broke all the rules. But general rules to start with are to spread the bass-heavy instruments across both speakers by keeping them central. Drums, I tend to pan to mimic the real-world setup, so it sits with the overheads nicely. The melodic instruments, I tend to try and keep balanced left and right so the mix doesn't feel off-center. Then lead vocals I keep central, with backing and harmony spread so they do not remove the focus from the main lead. Equalization, or EQ, is a tool that allows you to boost or cut specific frequencies, shaping the tone of an instrument or vocal. For instance, you might cut low frequencies from a vocal to make it sound clearer. Compression, on the other hand, helps control the dynamic range of a sound, ensuring that volumes are consistent throughout. I have written a whole ebook on equalization, and I will do more on the other areas like compression, as they are too complex and long to go into depth here and now. You can check out the website to find out more. Remember, mixing is as much an art as it is a science. It's about making creative decisions that serve the song. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. Trust your ears, experiment, and with practice you'll develop your own mixing style. I've included some links to online resources where you can download full multi-track sessions to practice with if you have a lack of material to work from right now. Check the supplementary material section to find them.